I subscribe WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
You don't know what time it is, people. As you can see in the title, big breaking news. Saudi Media Group have offered 3.5 billion USD to buy Chelsea Football Club officially. It is very good news. There are people that are not happy, which we'll get into. Matt Law, of course. But as always, guys, if you guys can like the video, we do have guests coming on in the next 1 or 2 minutes. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what country, what time zone, what questions you guys want to ask. Send it through, man. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on every single topic that we do speak about, man. Listen, we need over 150 likes in this video for Saudi news people. This stream is going to be like the Haaland days. Very special. Usually 2 or 3 streams a day, but this one here, finally, guys, we've got some other people reporting on this news. Not just Nazar, but we have other outlets going all out now. We do have confirmation is official. I don't know why Martin Patterson is saying there's nothing on it. I don't know why you're saying that, bro. Let me tell you something. The Americans, in terms of Todd and all those guys are partners. Apparently, they might have issues within themselves. Partners have pulled out as well. So the more information we get, I'll keep you guys up to date. No one said the bid has been accepted, but it's official that they have bidded that for sure, man. So big up everyone that is tuning in. Over 100 people already. We've got our guests already as well. Alfred and Wayne. What's going on, people?
Yeah, man, good news. Very exciting. Let's hope that it's not too long before we can laugh at our rivals for counting us out and kicking us while we're down. We are going to come back super strong, mate, and we're going to come back with a vengeance.
Like justice vengeance. I think you said it there. Wayne,
Yes.
what's going on?
Yeah, good. I'm getting that tingling feeling again. Look, like Alfred's been saying, I think for weeks now, and when we've had all this, is don't worry, something good's going to happen. Don't worry, something good's going to happen. That's all we got from Alfred, and it looks like he's right. Something good's happening now with it. So hopefully now can start the ball rolling, and hopefully it doesn't take long getting all the paperwork done and everything. And because what worries me now is just getting the paperwork in for the people like the stewards and that who are not going to be getting paid. And they need that money for their family, and then summer comes. Chelsea 2.0.
There you have it. We also have Nippin. What's going on, bro?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you heading off to today?
Nowhere. I'm just sitting in my car until you finish the stream.
Oh, how come?
Unless actually I might move to a different car park because this is only for people using the gym, so I might be asked to move. So yeah,
Okay.
I just need to park somewhere.
Just before you drive off, are you happy with this official bid?
Yes, and I hope and I'm 100% sure it'll be accepted as well. Rival fans in the mud. Chelsea are back. Saudis at the wheel. No, wait. How does it go? Put the papers down. Get the contract out. Sign the thing. Chelsea are back. Sorry, Saudis at the wheel. Chelsea are back.
There you have it, folks. Nippin, we'll keep you muted until we ask you a question.
Actually, scratch that. We never left.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
Listen, concentrate on driving now. We'll come back to you very shortly. But yeah, guys, listen. Let me read some of the comments. Big up Josie as well. Smash that like button as always, people. Let's push it to over 100 likes. Let's go. Big up Look Attack. You need to change that name as soon as possible. Friday is the deadline. Is that the 18th? Yes, that is 18th of March. That definitely is the one. That's deadline day. What else you got here? How much are these guys worth? Now I'm hearing, with everyone included, it could be in the trillions. Not guaranteed accurate, but from what I've seen, the people involved could be around trillions, which is a dream come true in my eyes, man. We got Alvin. What else you got here? We got Marvel. Got Liam here as well from Cook Island. Big up to you, my friend. We got Stevano from Jamaica, but I'm in Trinidad and Tobago. Big up to you. We got Daniel. What else you got? I'm trying to go through as much comments as possible. Where's the cat? The cat is sleeping. He's moody today for some reason. And I agree with this as well, Fraser. Well done. I agree with that as well, man. Yeah, that's right. Bismillah as well. Blue Lounge as well. Big up to him. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel as well. But as always, guys, like the video, man. Justice, yep. HM, yep. Suma, yep. Come on, everyone tuning in. Yep. Let's go. Let me bring the news that we can see on public right now. I'm a bit disappointed with CFC PYS. He hasn't really reported today, unfortunately. I told him on DMs what's going on. He's not responding to me. But we're going to go through as much news as possible. Bear with me. And let me bring it up. Okay. Sorry, Alfred and Wayne. Let me bring up the news now.
No worries, man.
No problem.
Okay, so we had Ben Jacobs come out with this news today. The Saudi media group have made a £2.7 billion offer to buy Chelsea. He does give a breakdown in terms of there's no links, according to him, direct government links. I do know that Matt Law has been trying to post some pictures about links between the parties. I can't tell when that was. That's for you guys to decide. There is support in finding funding and partners, but not financial backing, as far as I'm told, from Mohammed. What's interesting about Khalid Al Saud is he's also the chair of Saudi Telecom Company. They are state-owned, and Newcastle owners PRF still have shares in it despite selling some in December. Probably just a coincidence that another telecoms provider has a link in light of the free situation. That is quite an interesting one. That bit there, guys, is an interesting one. Alfred, do you think this will go ahead?
Yes, I'm very confident, man. It just something just feels different about this one, and it's actually something that I've been expecting for since all this whole thing started. Because I think I said even last stream, I think I might have mentioned how not just any old schnook is going to come and buy this club, mate. It's just too big. This club is going to go into the hands of somebody that knows its ambitions, like I've said, and will be able to back them. And the Saudis are right up there, man. I honestly feel like there's been that some of them have just been sitting there waiting for this opportunity. You know, I just have a very good feeling about it. Only a matter of days, and I can't wait.
There you have it. Wayne, anything to add?
One thing is, guys, if you haven't started liking the button for this breaking news and not even got 150 likes yet, what are you doing? This is major news, and you're getting it first class from the best presenter on YouTube, and you need to start smashing that like button, showing that.
Let's
Do you know
go.
what I mean?
Let's go.
But no, to be honest, this deal, I'm not 100% sure if it will go through, because I don't know the ins and outs of, like, we don't know what it entails or whatever, but it looks so promising. I'm just begging it does go through, because it, like I said, it would be Chelsea 2.0, because Roman Abramovich is one thing, but this could just elevate us to the next level by having probably more money involved in the club. Could probably have more money than Roman Abramovich has had, and he will want to see a profit out of it. So he will want to build this club and build the team, and that's what I can't wait for. I'm actually buzzing again. It's good. It's good.
Yep. And
100%.
our co-host is finally here. Matt Jable. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I had some last minute work stuff to do, so apologies for not getting on straight away, but I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sure you've seen the news today. Or sometimes you actually don't follow the news. You wait for the streams, right?
No, I've seen the news about the bid or rumored bid. I know Matt Law's said no, and then other people have said yes. So, I mean, yeah, I've seen the bid from the Saudis. I'm not really too sure how I feel about it, if I'm honest.
What? Why? What's wrong now? You're always negative, man. What's going
No,
on?
I don't know. I just feel like this whole situation that's happened, the government and the Premier League have opened Pandora's box. And my worry is, now you've opened it, where does it stop? I mean, if we're gonna be real, we might be happy about these owners, but 2 of our women's players would be executed just for being in a relationship under these owners. So it's just, in terms of the moral point of view, if once you started to open the moral aspect of owners, just I don't know. I'm just nervous about every owner at the moment, so I'm going to be a bit like ads with all the owners.
Guys, I don't know if this guy's Matt Law in disguise. I don't know.
Oh, you Matt Law in
In
disguise.
disguise.
Oh, you Matt Law
in disguise. Oh, you
Oh,
Matt Law.
you Matt.
Oh, you Matt Law.
You Matt.
Oh, you Matt Law
Oh,
in
you Matt
disguise.
Law in disguise.
Oh,
Oh,
you Matt Law
in
in
disguise.
disguise.
I wouldn't mind, but he's not even in tune.
Do you
That's a
think
big
they'll
boy
be
tune.
that? Do you think they'll be that deep though, Matt? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
you know, I know that the Saudis are very, very, very strict with their religion, and nothing wrong with that. But do you think it's going to go as deep as that, as well as
No,
like the
I
things that
don't
you
think it.
mentioned?
I don't think it
Nippin,
will.
you're not Matt. Nippin, you're not Matt. Yeah, you log off, my friend. Don't come back.
It's just the fact that there has been proof and posts showing that I forget the guy's name, Mohammed. I'm not even going to try and mispronounce it, but he has publicly supported the Saudi crown. So yeah, he might not have any direct links, but he supports what they effectively. You're saying he supports what they do, and well, yesterday they executed 81 people, which was the most, the record for an amount of executions at once. It's not. If we're going to be real, it's not a good country on human rights, gay rights, stuff like that. And obviously, again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. For me, I just think you should keep politics out of football. But if we're being
100%.
real, if you're kicking out Roman for this sort of stuff, then this opens Pandora's box for, again, it opens it for the future. I mean, that as I said before, when all this news first came out, there's about 5 or 6 clubs in the Premier League that just morally you could kick out in the same way that you've kicked Roman Abramovich out. That's not even going down financial corruption. Some of these owners, I guarantee you could pick out every owner with problems, but it's just the fact that I don't know. I'm just being a bit negative in the whole point of it, but I'm sure I'll just be okay with it once it comes around.
Oh, you Matt Law in the skies. Listen, Americans, according to Blue Line as well, the death penalty still counts.
Yeah, but you don't get put to death for being gay. There's a difference between being put down.
Certain countries have certain rules. It's just how it is.
Yeah, but
especially because they're not in the western. They're not in the western side.
I understand it, but it's in terms. If you're coming to a Western country that own a Western football club,
yeah,
you can't.
But that's
can't come in.
But when they come here, it's not going to be like how they live, how they used to live.
Obviously, but it's like, for example, I would fully respect if the players that are gay in the women's team, if they wanted to leave, that would be their choice, because I mean, morally, I don't think they'd want to play under an owner that would execute them should they ever step into their country.
But if that's the case, half the team be gone then.
That's gonna be a problem they might have to face.
Oh, you Matt Law in the sky. I think that's a new song, guys. I think that's a new song, people. Let's get it in the comments, man. Listen, Matt's just being careful, man. He's just a bit cautious. That's all, people. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But I do feel he should keep an open mind to it, personally. Obviously, I'm not the best to debate about it or have the best knowledge towards it, so I'm not gonna.
I've not really been excited about any of the owners that have been picked. So
look at the Saudis with billions, trillions.
No, but I mean, more just going down this moral kind of path. I'm not really. I've looked at everyone. I'm just picking stuff out of what is wrong. I suppose I'm just looking at the negatives of everyone.
All of them are gonna have it, though, man.
That's what I mean. That's why I said at the beginning. It's the problem. If you're gonna start kicking out people, you're opening Pandora's box. This is a very terrible situation that the government and the Premier League have put themselves in, because they're putting themselves in front of a lot of hypocrites. Yeah, they're showing themselves as hypocrites for the whole situation, and it's unfortunate. You either keep it all out or you don't look at it at all.
Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
Hello. I'm the main one then, was I?
So I'm trying to get the names up. How do I get the names up? Trying to look for it. Alfred, anything to add? Nippin's disappeared.
No, I just wanted to say that, it's understandable, all the things that Matt is saying, because there is a lot to consider and think about. It's a very, very stressful and crazy time, and the club does have to be very careful about what it does going forward. We don't want to end up in this sort of situation again somewhere down the road. That would be terrible. But for now, I think we should just focus on the fact that we might have our new owners, and worry about that other sort of stuff when we have to, if we have to in the future. For now it's starting to be an exciting time, and let's just go with that, I guess.
Can I ask Matt a question? Because obviously we're speaking about this. I can get Matt's point where, like you said, there's no clarity with what's right and what's wrong with the whole situation at the moment.
Definitely.
I want to know a question from Matt. If this comes true and it's all good and there's no issues with our players, what would you want from this owner? Do you want them to do for this club going forward?
Well, if it is all cleared by the government and morally the Premier League say it's okay, all the players are happy, staff are happy, club are happy, then obviously, first of all, I'm going to if people are asked, I'm going to back the owners, whoever it is, come in. I'm going to give them time to give the transition the club, because let's be honest, whoever comes in, it's going to be a transition for a few seasons. With the way we've been running financially, I think we need to run in a bit more of a sustainable way. We're starting to do that under Abramovich slowly towards the end, but I think that's going to be a way we're going to have to transition into. Otherwise, I think just run the club in a football way, football focused. I would like an increase in the stadium, because I think it would be good for all parties in terms of revenue, in terms of getting more fans to the stadium, because it is hard to get a ticket at the best of times. So increasing the capacity would be good financially for the club, for the fans. But I would, in a caveat, I would like them to do it in a bit more of a unique way, rather than just making a toilet bowl like Arsenal and Tottenham. So let's hopefully we can maybe be a bit more unique when we do build a stadium. But I would like maybe a new stadium, and just to build the club in the way that it has been slowly moving into in the last few years.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, because that's one thing is about the stadium, what I'm most interested in, because I really don't think at Stamford Bridge at the moment is the right venue if we did try and get a better stadium. I think we'll have to move completely away, because I just think it'd be too much hassle for the government to go round and Fulham Broadway and do all the building they've got to do. So I think we'll have to move. But I think there's one thing we do need to do. We need to show why we are the 2-time European champions and why we probably are one of the biggest clubs in the world. Because at the moment, our stadium is probably one of the, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's probably one of the weakest of all the big teams around the world.
Yeah,
probably one of the weakest stadium.
There's a reason why, in terms of revenue, especially in terms of ticket sale, we are one of the worst in the top 6, and probably around mid-table in the Premier League. In terms of that aspect, in terms of staying at the top for a consistent amount of time, you need to have a bigger revenue. And unfortunately, we don't want tickets to increase in terms of price, because that's one way you do it, but that's going to be a terrible way in terms of the fan focus, which I'd like to have. So I think that the new stadium will be a way to do it. Obviously, in terms of moving away from Stamford Bridge, the problem is, as people close to London know, West London isn't exactly full of loads of big spaces to build a big, nice new stadium. So it would be completely moving. That's why when it came up, Battersea Power Station was one of the better options, because that's a huge space and that was fairly close. But obviously, one reason or another, we didn't get it. Maybe partially because of the delay with the pitch owners at the time. But it is what it is. I think, as far as I'm aware, the pitch owners are now more happy to redevelop the stadium, at least.
We need to definitely, and us fans need to speak up to these people at the same time if they do say no. Listen, we have Jesters on, which is a surprise to me. It's very good to see him on. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, bro. A little under the weather. So, just muddling through today. I did some research last night on the Saudi media group. Of course, we had the gentleman from the Blue Lounge on last night. And so a lot of these things are being thrown, all of these names are being thrown around. But from what I understand, Saudi media group is not making a bid. It's a consortium with the gentleman who's a Chelsea fan, but it's not the actual Saudi media group. It's a little bit more behind it, because I looked into the Saudi media group, and they are 60% owned by 2 funds that it doesn't say it's Saudi government, but there's 2 private funds that own a 60% stake. I did not look into those funds, but I'm guessing if I looked hard enough or deep enough, it would eventually come back to somebody in the government. Just because of it's a monarchy in Saudi Arabia, and usually the government have their hands on just about everything. But I think this guy's doing a private consortium with was it MMS or?
Yeah, MMS. Yeah, I think it was.
So it gets a real confusing, because again, our journalists are just putting everything. It's just like they gather all this stuff and throw it out. They don't research it. They don't see how true it is. They're just trying to get the clicks. So it's led to a whole lot of confusion on who is exactly putting the bid in, who are part of these groups, and we do have officially a 2.7 billion pound bid from them. It's been submitted. It has not been accepted. Those 2 words have different meanings.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
No. It was a look. I looked it up too, and because somebody I follow put that tweet out. But when you go to what he referenced, it doesn't say that it had been accepted. He added that. And that's what you're getting. And it gets everybody. Everyone. It got me at first. I was looking at it like, that. It's been accepted? No, it's been submitted. As far as the Bowley Weiss group, they've had some difficulties with their consortium.
That's it.
Because they want to own.
You know about this.
Because they want to own 51%. Bowley and Weiss together want to own 51% of the consortium. Some of the investors have fallen away because they didn't like that. I think people inside the UK government are trying to push them and the Candy people together as far as having the resources to go ahead and buy the club and see it through in the future, because it's not only the initial investment. You have to have a consortium with enough B's behind it, billions, to be able to continue to run the club and have the financial wherewithal to like build a stadium, redevelop, run the academies, all that good stuff. And it's the people that we're talking about, other than the Saudis, do not have that one big billionaire, right? I don't have that one big billionaire worth $20 or $30 billion. So they might be looking again to put their consortium back together with the Candy consortium. I don't think his has gone very far, but again, all these bids have to be in by Friday. So It's very, very difficult not only to put everybody together, but to present everything that the UK government is going to want to allow them to be bidders. It's going to have to be very transparent. And like I said, you're not going to just be able to say, well, here's my bank accounts for this consortium. No, you're going to have to go back and prove that you have the assets. The other thing is people think, oh, it's 3 billion. Let's just say 3 billion. Billionaires don't have 3 billion. Most billionaires don't have $3 billion of cash on hand. It's all investments. They're worth this amount of money. It's not like, oh, yeah, I got 3 billion in this bank. Let me go get that. So you have to see are they leveraging assets for loans to buy the club. That's the biggest thing. You do not want the consortium to be leveraging their assets to take out a loan to buy the club, because then money has to come out of the club to service debt on that loan. So whoever buys the club, the money needs to be brought in without a loan.
Which is what I honestly think will happen.
So it's pretty a sticky situation. It's depending on how much the net worth of the Bowley consortium is going to be. We kind of have an idea what the Saudi consortium is worth, and it's quite substantial. So you could see that they would probably not have to take out a loan against assets to come up with the actual capital to buy. They would be able to easily get the capital.
So I'm laughing at Nippon.
Yeah.
Well said, Justice. I just want to say very quickly, people. Tuesday and Thursday this week, I'll be in the work office. So if I do stream, it will be after 7:30 p.m. UK time on Tuesday and Thursday. Anytime after that, basically. And if Matt is free as well. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. 7:30 or after only on Tuesday and Thursday this week. That's the only time I can stream. If there's any emergency news. And guys, keep liking the video, keep subscribing, keep hitting the notification. We hit 22.7k subscribers now. The channel is growing again. So please do tune in daily, people. And like the video to over 200. Drop your super chats if you want to ask any questions prioritized for the guests. Big up KJ, that has finally come on as well. He must have been working very hard. And we have over 200 people tuned in, man. Nippon, quickly have your say before we head back.
So yeah, I have a rather long thing to say, or I'll try to make it long. No. Given the fact that other people have had pretty long time on.
Nippon, listen to me very carefully. Justice has just come on Okay, he missed the first 25 minutes. He just come on and had to say, please do not compare to other people and enjoy your say now and just speak, please, without comparing.
Okay. So yeah, I agree with well. First, I want to say every billionaire is a crook, and like you know how everyone is up in arms about how the Saudi government operate. Let's not forget that every government has a dirty side to them. Let's not have it twisted. How about the amount of back when Bush was president, the amount of Iraqis that died because of through his administration, John Henry and a lot of these American billionaires funded that. Let's not have it twisted. And as to them operating the way they do, they're not going to operate the same way in the UK like they do in Saudi. That's just not going to happen. So
Thank you.
That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Nipin, for that well summarized speech. I appreciate it. Just before you go off, go on mute. What are you eating? What are you eating? What are you eating? What did you buy? Some dead crisp. KJ, what's going on, bro?
He could have got skips or something.
Yeah. Sorry for being late. Work took its time. While we're here,
money first, people. Money first, always.
Money first. You know, we have to find ways to buy Chelsea Football Club before the Saudis. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't beat them, join them. I'm ready to invest. I'm ready to change my name, become one of them, if that's what it takes. But yeah, man, big up everyone. Glad to be here. Nippin, don't let them bully you. Eat whatever you want, man.
So did you actually convert? Is that where you were? You were converting?
Yeah, exactly. It was. Got the name and everything, bro.
All jokes aside, when you talk about these things, there's always some sensitive subjects that are difficult to touch on, and that some people will think that come from a place of hate. I don't think anybody here is doing that. I think there are legitimate concerns because of what the government has done to Roman. They've set a precedent where at any time, any owner that is directly related to any government can be removed if they don't like what that government is doing. So, I mean, it's a legitimate concern because, you could see several teams that could happen to it. So it is a legitimate concern. I don't know if it's the main concern at this point. And again, Boris is in Saudi Arabia right now, I believe, or the next few days, and he's going to be begging for oil. So, if they're so concerned about how the Saudi government operates, they wouldn't buy oil from them.
It's a very good point.
End of. So if you're gonna buy oil from them, and you already know what's going on there, then how can you then go back and excuse them and say, well, we're going to buy your oil, but you can't buy our club? That's kind of hypocrisy at its finest.
I just think this at the moment, this is so for a lot of fans, they understand it always great because they can understand all the ins and outs of it. But I'm talking about fans like myself who are not the brightest of the bunch, and they learn off people like yourself, Jesters and Matt and Sadiq, KJ, Alfred and Nipper, and that. When you all do streams, you listen to them and you learn. But for me, this is concerning because what I'm getting the gist of is we don't know what we can and can't do now. Literally, the government and the FA and all they're doing at the moment. It's just with all this situation, it's so confusing. There's so many things to it that can be overlooked, and I just think for us fans it's confusing, and we need someone to come out and settle it and say, look, this is what's happening, and just be straight and forward with us so we can understand what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of confusing, but I think everything is very fluid right now as far as the restrictions put on Chelsea. I think they're still open to negotiation. And we're talking about another week. After the 18th, all the bids will be in. They're going to start doing their background on all these bidders, and if they can provide the documentation and the proof that they're asking for, as far as, do you actually have this money? How are you going to get this money in? Who are you linked to? So as soon as that happens, it's going to be a 4 to 6 week process. I mean, I think they'll come to an agreement on who the owner is going to be. I don't think that you'll find out who it's going to actually be for a while until some of the processes take place. We only know of one official bid that's been submitted at 2.7 billion. I want to say the Bowley Weiss bid is under 2.5. As far as I initially was told or read, wasn't told anything. Not that important, but so they are, like I said, they're also having problems with their consortium at this point. So we also have 200 people interested, and that's not 200 individuals. It's probably consortium based, and that's why the number's so big. So we don't know anything about those people. So there's also a possibility that there could be a shot, somebody coming out of the blue that we don't know about, that's going to end up owning the club. So as always, just keep your powder dry. Don't go. I don't know why some people don't go changing your name on Twitter and putting Al in front of it or Ben in it, because you might look like a right prat here in a little while. And plus, I kind of think that's a little bit towards the inappropriate side. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
To change it,
just a little bit.
It's going to be a busy week. You're going to see more information. You're going to see some more waffle from the media figures. As far as Matt Law is concerned, I think he's come out and said he has no knowledge of anything from that part of the world even. So the only bid he even knows about is the Bowley Weiss one. And sorry, journalists nowadays are propagandists. They're not really journalists.
And the thing is, it's like you can't really trust club journalists at the moment, because it's not even being dealt by the club. It's being dealt through the Rain Group. So not the likes of Matt Law ain't going to have the inside scoops within the Rain Group for kind of moderating and sorting this out for the government and Chelsea.
Yeah, Sky Sports think that.
Huh?
Sky Sports think it. That Matt Law knows everything.
Sky Sports reliability are like marker nowadays.
Mm.
Whatever Sky Sports say, I think the opposite.
It's
buzzing. I'll be honest, I am buzzing, because when it started happening with obviously what's going on with Ukraine, that is really bad. So then you get down, and with what happened with Bayern, that just goes down. But this now, I feel more energized and more positive, because these news is coming through that could be very positive for the club. And that's what I think is a really positive thing, because you've got Tuchel's come out and he's full-blown committed to the club. I think that is one of the biggest things we need. He's committed. He doesn't want to go nowhere. He wants to stay with the club. So you've got the players that look like they're committed as well on the field. They don't look like they've given up, and they look like they're fighting. And you can see that when Havertz scored, how much everyone was so happy about this goal, because they're not giving up. They want to play, and they want to win, and they want to keep on playing for us. So at the moment, I'm very positive with all this going. I think it just needs now a ball rolling with a certain if it's the Saudi group or if it's another group, whoever, and start getting that ball rolling quick so we can, not for the fans straight away, it's actually for the people who need to be paid, like the stewards, the people who work at the club, who are not going to be able to get paid at the moment because the money's not there. And I think that, for me, is the main thing now, to get ball rolling, to get that going, so we can finish the games for the season. In the summer, I think it's 2.0. I think the rest of Europe are going to realise, hang on, we're talking about Real Madrid getting Mbappe and all that. Watch out for Chelsea, because I think Chelsea's going to be the club that not buys everyone, but they're going to do really good business. And I think it's going to scare a lot of teams.
That's right. We'll be right back in the mix, like you said, about the links with all the big boys. And I'm looking forward to that. Bring on the Haaland streams again.
As far as, let me address Pavin real quick. Pavin, I actually would rather Americans not own the club, because if things don't go well, who do you think is going to get the hate on these streams?
Not you, Jesters. No one can hate on you.
Yeah,
bro. There's a queue of people ready to hate on Jesters, man.
I mean, there's already a list before we even get to the owners part.
Well, what have I missed? I know I've missed a few months, but when I left, Jesters was one of the nicest guys ever, and everyone loved him. What have I missed?
No, I'm saying if American owners come in and people don't like the way the club is being run,
you're gonna blame
then it's open season on any American Chelsea fan, because of course it's our fault. Because
but there's a lot of American fans, though. That's the thing, and everyone can say it, but it's actually Chelsea's got a lot of American fans. So why are we doing that when that's probably one of our biggest fan base?
It's because that's the way the human race works. I mean, look now.
Welcome to social media.
With all this Russia-Ukraine stuff, there's so much Russophobia going around at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah. So again, I've said it from the beginning. I don't care who buys the club or what they're about, as long as they make us winners.
Mm.
I could care less, because I don't judge people based on what other people do. I judge them based on what they do. And as far as I'm concerned, the only person I know that's involved in this consortium is a Chelsea fan, goes to Chelsea games. As far as I know, he's never killed anybody, ordered anybody to be killed, done anything racist or otherwise. So I've been taking that face value that he's a good man and that he wants the best for the club. And that's the way that I'm going to approach all owners. I'm going to give them the benefit of doubt. I'm not going to say, well, you come from this country, so you're automatically bad. If you think that way, you need to have a rethink.
See, I think there's a lot of fan base. I hate saying this because it's my fan base, but there's probably a lot of fan base rather have Mike Ashley come in and do it than anyone else. And that's how bad it is, because obviously they will say, well, he's English, he's done nothing wrong. That's how bad this club is. You've got to stop being a hypocrite.
These are the same people that want
happen.
These are the same people that want all the English players playing. Brexit FC, he heard us.
So yes, the Saudi the bid from the consortium that hail from Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to say it's a Saudi Arabian bid. Has been made. It has been submitted to the Rain Group. It is a true story. It's not a fake story. So, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about that. As far as what's behind everybody, who's behind everybody, what's their backgrounds, I couldn't tell you that. I haven't even looked into this new one, because I don't believe it's actually the Saudi media group. I think people are putting two stories together. And I think that's part of the confusion, because journalists don't do their research. It's a Saudi consortium, a Saudi media group, but it's not the Saudi media group. There's a difference.
Yeah, makes sense.
Piano, brick wall, those are all stock, man. You got to get you some Chelsea-based ones.
Yeah, I need a bit of background.
Yeah. Yes, I hope that's banter, HM, or sarcastic. I was using that as a wild, you take something to extremes, but yeah. I'm actually not worried about the ownership. I'm not worried about Chelsea's place and going forward. I'm just ready to win some more games, win some more trophies, and stop talking about stuff that we shouldn't be talking about in the first place. This should be about enjoying. I don't know. Right now, I have no idea. You flip a coin, 50-50 between the Bowley Weiss group and this consortium.
I mean, and then you could still be wrong.
And I could still be wrong. There could still be somebody comes out of the blue. If Nippon will ever get in touch with that guy from India, maybe he'll come in.
Yeah, Nippon, what's up?
All our hopes are on Nippon, man.
You got the cleaner sorted yet?
We still can't hear you.
Nippon, your sound's not working.
Yeah.
Nope, still not working. Anyway, we'll let Nippon get back with his update in a bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what other news there is to really talk about, if I'm honest.
See, I want to say something. Like, obviously, I've not been in. I remember start of the season, we all got asked on this channel what we think will be capable this season of winning. And a lot of us said defend the Champions League, Premier League, and definitely win the Super Cup and League Cup and the World Cup. We've won both of them. We've got in the final of the League Cup. We lost some penalties, was unlucky. We're still in the top four. We're in the last 16 of the Champions League and the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And let's be honest, not one of our attackers has performed, except for Havertz, maybe you can say. But other than that, there's no attacker we can sit in and say has performed for us this season. That, for me, is a big plus point, and that's why I look at it as forward as a positive going forward with everything that's happening. Because if someone sees that potential and realise how good we've got it at Chelsea, they could put us to another level, and we could be the next Galatasaray in this modern day era, the next Real Madrid that gets all these players, and Barcelona sort of players. Do you know if that makes sense?
It does make sense. I think that everybody still needs to remember we do have FFP in place, and Chelsea's revenue is not Real Madrid's revenue,
and that's not going to change in a while.
That's not going to change for a while.
It's going to take years to build a stadium, and then you've got to build that revenue up slowly.
Yeah, I don't know how fast you can build stuff in the UK. You can do it fairly quickly in the United States.
Depends on what building group you've got.
Yeah.
If you have someone like Kia working it, it will take you years. I mean, it's taken 2 years to build a fucking roundabout near me. that's just a bloody roundabout, let alone bloody stadium. But depends on. I mean, it depends on what they're going to do. If they are going to stick with the original kind of plan and stay at Stamford Bridge and redevelop it, then the plans might be already in place and it might just be quite quick to do. But you've got to get all the planning permission started off first. So that's going to take you a heap of time because bureaucracy, as we know currently with this situation, it takes a while. It's not the quickest thing in the world. And just to find a plot of land to actually put the stadium on is going to be hard enough around London. I mean, I can't really see us going anywhere in West London. So do we move up north? Do we move down south? Do we move out of London completely? That's what the Chelsea new owners have got to figure out.
Yeah, as far as who will be the better owners as far as growing the brand, we can debate that all we want to, but it's really an unknown. if you have an American owner, of course, they're going to bring the American market to bear. And that's a pretty big market and pretty affluent market, by the way. So I don't know who would be better in that aspect as far as sponsorships. Sponsorships are not based on the owners; they're based on the clubs. Check private chat. He's praying.
Speaking of, American ownership and sponsors and collabs and stuff like this, I recently saw that we did something with the Chicago Bulls. But I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about that. But
news to me.
Yeah, I don't follow anything in basketball. So,
I don't follow anything American sports.
Listen, Alfred got the best news, people. Alfred got the best news. Alfred said Lukaku can go on a free soon.
I fucking knew I should have kept that, saved or something to go back to it, but I skipped right through it because it just looked like shit, which it obviously probably is because he's not going to leave for free. But I just wish I kept it so I could at least show you. But this Chicago Bulls collab thing is not fake. This happened. I'll prove it.
All right. I saw the tweet too about Lukaku being able to leave on a free.
You're joking?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought I saw something of that note. But I didn't know whether it was a joke or not. Nippin, why are you writing stuff?
Because we can't hear him. His audio's not working. He's going to jump out. Go ahead and jump out.
That's fine. Jump out.
Take care, bro.
I thought he was like 10 minutes ago.
Bro. Isn't he muted?
No, he come off mute and he still couldn't hear him.
Oh, okay.
As another sponsor.
Wait.
Another sponsor.
You don't saw this Lukaku news? Seriously?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's not awful. Somebody tweeted it. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
Is it working now?
Yeah, you're back now.
He's back.
Shady's back.
Unfortunate.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
What do you mean, real?
He's violating me and Matt.
Banning.
He's taking a piss out of me and Matt, fam.
Hey, who's this guy?
Hey, where's my name on it? Where's my name on it?
You left, bro. You
I
left.
see how it is.
You left.
Nippin, go at him.
Bro. Don't listen to these haters.
Go at him. Go at him.
Yeah, where am I? Where's Sadiq? Where am I? Where's Sadiq? Where's Alfred? Where's Matt?
It's all good.
I'm typing, bro.
I'm hurt, fam.
Don't get jealous now, Steak. Right, they've missed me. What can I say?
It's hard ones, man. It's difficult times, people. But where were we?
We were just waffling.
Yeah.
We were just cooking some waffles, Waffle House. There's not too much more you could say about that. Who's involved. Like I said, hopefully, we can get Nippin can get the Indian multi-billionaire to get involved, and then we won't have to worry about Americans or anybody else.
Nippin, what's the update?
What's the update from the Indians?
Look, I'm going to get my mum to talk to the cleaner. That's the update.
Yay! Come on! Cleaner FC.
Big up, Fitmus.
Big up, Fitmus.
Big up, Fitmus.
Man like Vitmus moving.
Been too long, mate.
Hold on. That's not Vitmus. He has pounds.
Yeah, because he lives over here.
Is he in England now?
Yeah, he lives in England.
I thought he's always been in England.
He
was in the US.
No, he's moved over here. He's living with us. I talk to him near enough all the time, so.
No, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. Big up Vitmus. How you like the weather?
He's a gent. He's gent. That's what he is.
7 likes. Let's go. Get to 200.
Let's go. We hit 22.7k subscribers. It's already approaching 22.8k.
Let's go. Let's freaking go.
I think it's the Jester's effect and Matt returning effects.
Hey.
I mean, look, last stream, 10k views. We're back, baby.
I'm trying for you, mate. I'm trying. Do you know what I mean?
Black people.
Don't worry, I'll get the stomach out soon. I'll get my chest and stomach out soon. That'll make it all better.
Let's go.
Oh, let's skip this racism,
Let's
though.
go. Let's go.
What racism, bro? I got you on. I'm not racist.
Bro, you big up two people, but not any people of color.
Is what it is, isn't it?
Oh!
Bro, I'm Asian. I'm Asian as well. Relax, bro.
Nah, really.
Listen, big up everyone on the panel, man. Supporting the channel as always. Channel's doing its thing as well. Glad the comments are enjoying it. If you guys got any questions, man, drop some super chats in. We'll get them prioritized. We'll get Justice to give us some analysis. We'll give some Matt talks. Matt J. Bull. Are you in disguise? Matt Law. Nippin, maybe. Nippin, where are you now?
Just parked up.
You're in the petrol pump.
I just want.
What's the petrol price around there?
166 per liter.
Oh, that's cheaper
That's
than
not
mine.
bad. That's not bad for
cheaper than
London.
mine.
For London, that's all right.
No, that's expensive. Bro.
But my area, it's not even London. It's 165.
I mean,
You live in Grays, don't you, Matt?
Yes.
White man
you,
tax.
Thank you.
On stream.
Man,
Now Edward's gonna come down and find me. And all the other people.
I was driving down the A13.
What's this?
In one of your streams the other day.
Oh, someone basically just said something that could say that the Saudis may be coming in, but it's very much of a it's very much they're trying to pull at something that's not there.
Okay. Just as I do want to say very quickly, my good friend Blue Lions TV, Nini FC, came out with a statement today that he was wrong. He apologized.
What happened to this Nini stuff?
What? I knew it. What?
I just heard the statement. I was like, what's going on? What do I always miss?
Listen, his opinion, he just said, I think summarize just says, why do we care about Roman as much? He's just trying to say that he was a fan before and after. That's what he's saying. But he got it wrong. He said he apologized. Some people accepted it. Some people didn't accept it. I know everyone was on his case. It was a big statement. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a bit disappointed with it. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, just I don't know if you saw it. So
yeah, I did.
Do you think it's genuine? You happy with it?
He didn't have to apologize to me anyway. I just thought, for somebody who has made their money off Chelsea Football Club, it's kind of a poor statement to make. It's like cutting off your nose to spite your face. The reason that, he's got 2 channels now? I think he owns CFC Videos as well, doesn't he?
I think they're just good friends. Oh, okay,
because he's always on the intro.
Yeah, they're good friends.
Okay, they're good friends.
They're from Germany, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I just think it was in poor taste for me.
Yeah, but, as long as he apologized, I'm happy for him to say that.
I mean, most people ain't big enough to come out and apologize.
Yeah, I give him props for coming out and apologizing for him, and there's no reason to cancel him or unsubscribe from him. People are allowed to have opinions,
exactly,
and they shouldn't be harmed over those opinions, right? It's not that deep. He had an opinion. He expressed it. People had outrage. He apologized. Forgive him and move forward.
Yeah, but look, I kind of agree, but for me personally, it's just such a stupid fucking thing to say.
No, but Alfred, just one thing.
Be sad about Roman? Are you kidding me, man?
Alfred, one thing.
Yes.
He was a fan before Roman. Not saying none of you guys were or anything, but the old school Chelsea was there basically. The Dennis Wise, the Leboeuf, the Saïd, Goulet, everyone was there. Yes. And before and after, that's what you're saying. That's what it is. What it is. So I kind of see where it's coming from at the same time.
VJ has a different take.
I thought he was
VJ's
maybe.
coming up. Sports Wire.
I think it's a business decision. Nah, come on, man. Listen.
I mean, it is a little.
Well,
bit.
it is. It has to some of it in it. He doesn't want to his channel a tank. So yeah, there's some that I'm not gonna say that's not why he made it. I'm sure that factored into his decision.
When you've also got a sponsor when you've also got links with Chelsea itself, you kind of have to not so you got to pull your punches a little bit in that respect.
Lukaku apologized.
Maybe I took it the wrong way. Right?
Yeah, but Lukaku was laughing halfway throughout his apology. There weren't any time when Nini was laughing.
There you have it, Global. I'm sorry, man. I tried to put it in. It didn't work, my friend.
Yeah, but I don't hate Lukaku either.
Yeah,
I don't hate him. Hate is a strong word. That means that you want to do harm or violence to him. You can dislike him.
I dislike the player. I don't hate Lukaku. Well, it's not. Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, hate's a strong word.
I would not like it. I do not want him at my club. That doesn't mean I hate the person.
Just very quickly though, I haven't said anything publicly or tweeted anyone publicly, but I've seen many accounts with followers have the weirdest and worst takes on this entire situation with Roman. I've seen some guys still defend Free. I'm seeing guys just talk so much pants with followers, bro. Literally, the guys with over 20k followers chat shit, fam. They actually chat so much shit.
But the cruise line of sponsors gone as well. They've temporarily withdrawn. Who? MSC Cruises.
Who the fuck are they?
They're one of our secondary sponsors.
Who the fuck are they?
They're just a trash Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is clear, man.
Hey, why is this guy? Why is he slating Matt? Fuck's sake.
He's coming for everybody today. Yeah.
He ain't coming for me, fam. Matt is a lame duck, quack. Alfred is a real one too. Matt. Oh, so Nippon, he didn't say you're real, by the way, or KJ. Actually, no, he did say KJ. But Nippon
is KJ at first.
Well, why am I duck? Quack, quack. But you know.
Don't worry. I see how it is.
Nippon, attack him. Nippon, attack him. No PG needed. Attack him.
You know what? I may not be a real one, but I do care. But big up yourself.
What? Come on, man.
Don't make him get mad. He's driving.
I was being sarcastic. When I said big up yourself, I was being sarcastic.
Stop moving the car, man, whilst giving your speech, bro. I'm worried. It's a petrol pump as well. You got to be careful.
I do not. At what point have I liked Ross Barkley?
You know what?
Ross the Dross.
Anyway.
Barkley.
Gentlemen, I got to bounce. I'm not feeling well again.
So. You're supposed to call him Dross Donkey.
Yeah, I'm not feeling well again. I got to bounce.
I'm sorry.
I am sick from work, so
thanks for coming on, man.
Matt.
I appreciate it, honestly.
Matt.
Yeah.
You're supposed to call him
big up
Dross
yourself.
Donkey.
Get better soon, man.
Thank you, brother.
Matt, you're supposed to call him Dross Donkey. You're supposed to call him Dross.
I'll call him by his second name, but he's Dross.
Ooh.
Or Ross the Flop.
Ross Barkley's Nigerian, must respect him.
Yeah,
guys.
I mean Pavan, that's poor. I mean, I know I do like Ruben off the cheek, but Barkley? Seriously?
Are we doing a preview tomorrow?
I'm up for it if you lot are.
Actually, we can't.
Yeah.
Because Champions League's on tomorrow.
Yeah, Champions League's on tomorrow.
And I'm at work.
You've got
All
who's on tomorrow?
kickoffs are at 8 p.m. though.
Why don't we do one on
Atletico?
If anyone's available, why didn't you do one for Wednesday lunchtime then?
I'm at work. Bro.
I'm at work.
Actually, we could do it at 7. I'll try and get home ASAP and do it at 7. Or 7:15.
That could work for me.
Matt, for me. You look at your schedule again.
I wanted to ask you something, Steve. What actually?
What day? Tomorrow or Wednesday?
The game's on Wednesday, but the preview tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, I'm trying to think now.
I might be able to get at 7 p.m. or 7:15 max. Between that time.
I'll only be on for the first 20 minutes or so.
That's racist.
I'm there full time for you, mate. If you need me.
There you have it.
And then Wednesday I'm only on.
Yeah.
I'll be on for the. Well, what time's the game finish?
Like 9:45.
I'll be on for a part. I'll see when football ends.
Oh yeah, Wednesday we could do the preview. Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Can we do it on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday afternoon, Sadiq.
Matt's not here, is he?
Wednesday afternoon.
No, I'm at work. I mean, it depends. I could possibly. I don't know. It depends on when my work break is. But the Wi-Fi is not great at work, so.
Sadiq, Wednesday afternoon.
We'll decide last minute tomorrow, man. We could do it tomorrow 7 p.m. and have Matt for a little bit, or we could do it on Wednesday somehow. We'll see.
Yeah, Sadiq, can I ask you something on stream? On Saturday's game, because it's quite special for me. So I was going to say to you, would you like to do a live stream for the game?
Why is it special?
My missus from Middlesbrough.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big
So
game.
obviously it's special.
I mean, to be fair,
I could be if I'm available, I will do it, bro. I can't promise you.
I'm available for. I'll be available.
Sadiq, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Wednesday will be better for me because I'm going out to eat on Tuesday.
Bro, wherever you go out anyway, you manage to come on anyway. It's fine, bro.
But you'd rather I be in one place. That's why I'm saying Wednesday will be better for me.
Bro, right now you're not in one place.
Yeah.
Right now you're not in one place, bro.
But hey, at least I've good Wi-Fi.
Oh, look! As soon as Justice goes.
I mean, to be fair, his connection is actually quite good for him being walking about.
Today it's been alright.
Man should just stay in at Tesco's, isn't it?
The government took Pulisic's job off him. Selling shirts the only job for Chelsea.
That's quite funny.
He said that as soon as Justice went.
I'll give him that. It's quite funny, but it's wrong. But it was quite funny. I'll give him that.
But yeah, Pavan, yeah, I hope my missus' team does get cooked, but I know I'm not going to hear the end of it no matter what. So
it's going to be a difficult game, man. Trust me.
Wayne, who do you dislike more? Wayne, which team do you dislike more, Arsenal or Tottenham?
Me?
Yeah.
I hate both of them.
Equally, or which one do you hate more?
Equally. I don't equally hate them, detest them.
Oh, so you hate them both equally?
Yeah.
I hate Arsenal more. By a long shot.
Same here. I don't give enough of a shit about Tottenham to have an opinion on them, really.
It's just for me because of back in the old days when I used to go to Chelsea games against Tottenham. I remember the chants and stuff like that. So,
how young are you, Wayne?
Young? I wish I was young.
Yeah.
I'm 34 this year, 35 this year.
I've been to Tottenham games where I've seen people get kicked the hell out of, so that's why I don't like Tottenham.
There we go.
When's your birthday, Wayne?
I'm not going to say on stream.
Okay, fair enough.
There was a game where was walking. Must have been 10. The kid with his dad, and his Tottenham fans started throwing bottles at the kid.
Yeah.
To which the dad eventually, after a few minutes of being annoyed of it, went and told them to sort it out, and then they basically beat the shit out of dad. So, and then started a massive fight. So, yeah, Tottenham, fuck you, and Arsenal, well, they're more relevant, so I hate them too. So
the team I hate the most is West Ham. I detest West Ham the most.
I would say West Ham.
You hate West Ham more?
I would say I hate West Ham, but it's more of a local thing.
I hate West Ham because I was a game. I went to West Ham when they was in the Championship. We had them in the League Cup. I went to the game. I was up in Matthew Iden Upper, and in that game, they was in Matthew Iden Lower for the game, and they was chucking glass bottles at Lampard and Joe Cole on the bench, and Lampard was there getting fine bottles. So we said, "Who's your favourite team, Lampard?" And he literally turned around to West Ham fans, kissed the Chelsea badge, and went off. But and then we went outside, and they both lot of West Ham fans, outside where the pub is, on the main road, where you just come out. West Ham fans got to where the pub is, and there's coming out, and they squeezed the Chelsea fans, and there's a lot of family there, family friend ones, and didn't care, and there was literally, and kids were on the floor getting kicked, like young kids. I didn't care. West Ham fans were just going at them. Since that day, I've always been very wary of West Ham fans when they got games.
Yeah, I mean, I've West Ham's in terms of local clubs is the big local club. So for me, so I have a lot of friends that are West Ham fans, so that's why I can't stand losing to them.
Because your friends will never let you hear the end of it.
Every time West Ham win, it's just I don't go out for a couple of days.
Really?
Because they are that sufferable. They're not so bad now. Now they're actually quite high up in the table. They're a bit more humble about themselves now. But when they were battling relegation and all that, and we were losing to them, you wouldn't hear the end of it. Do you remember the game? It was with the whole Sam Allardyce 19th century football. That game, oh my word, the amount of abuse I got.
So I have a question for all of you.
Just quickly, let KJ go. KJ's got to go.
In order.
Hang on. KJ's got to go. KJ, take care, bro.
Big up, KJ.
See you, man.
Big up yourself, KJ.
Go on, Nippin.
So, in order, which teams do you all hate the most? From one being the worst, one being the one you hate the most, 5 being the one you hate the least.
Chelsea the most I hate.
You're trolling.
No, I'm not trolling.
Well, why?
Because people like Nip and Sharma are fans.
Really upset me now.
Really? You look happy to me.
Are
you just walking in circles? Are you just walking in circles? What are you
gonna buy anything?
You've hurt my feelings by saying that.
I hurt your
for
feelings.
that particular reason.
Like Nippin, honest question from me. Are you actually buying something? Or are you just walking around?
Looking at what to buy.
Nippin, it's time for you to go, my friend. All the best with your career and take care.
Take care.
This guy knows I'm joking. That's why he went along with it.
Yep. I knew you were joking.
You can't. You can't get to him anymore.
If you weren't joking, I would have gone right. I would. I don't know what I would.
Come to my house. Okay.
Jester's saying some DMs. He said.
Jesters. Let's see what he said. Jesters. Already
the
cooked,
man, the myth, the legend.
I've cooked a lot of food today, people. Been busy. Breaking. The owner of the Houston Rockets basketball team have now joined the ranks of American sports billionaires exploring a takeover bid for Chelsea Football Club ahead of the deadlines for offers. We also have a feeling that Turkey al-sheikh might be involved if the bid is accepted. Close MBS advisor. Currently it's been denied. But if it progresses, then it's time of name, which raises questions about the government influence. Great.
I told you.
Ted Kravitz, back to you.
No, I'm not believing it.
Hey, Alex in the comments. Alex in the comments.
Yeah, Alex.
I was gonna say something offensive, but I won't say it. Just in case you get. Oh yeah, by the way, Matt, Alex said he was joking yesterday when you went off because he thought you was angry at him.
No, I needed to go.
No, fuck
That's
Alex,
cool.
bro.
It's
fuck
all cool.
Man. Look what he's saying, bro.
It's all cool. I like it when people challenge my opinions. I don't like it when you agree with my opinion 24/7.
Alex out. Alex out.
Matt, are you looking forward to the weekend?
Why?
Bahrain, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Bahrain Grand Prix.
I can't wait.
Mercedes are slow though.
No,
chat shit,
everyone's sandbagging at the moment. We
Yeah,
don't know.
you just don't know. But the thing is, what worries me is my team is one of them vanilla, isn't he?
Well, yeah, Ricardo's going to be massively behind everyone else. It'll be all right if it was a similar spec car, but it's a brand new spec car, so he's going to be. I think generally McLaren might be a bit behind on the first race, but
fortunately,
well, luckily Norris has had a nice run in the car at least.
Yeah, but it's an unknown, isn't it? I think for everyone's an unknown. But I'm looking forward to it.
I think it'll be a bit of a shake-up this weekend because I do see quite a few technical problems from most teams.
Hey Matt,
did you see that?
Matt, read the comment.
Sorry.
Read the comment.
Oh yeah, fuck Ali. Snake.
Biggest snake, fam. Don't mention his name, otherwise you get timed out, people.
Him and Fraud Rose.
Big up Clicks as well, man. I'm good, bro. How are you?
Big up Clicks.
Sorry, wait, what are you saying?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, one thing I have noticed though with obviously motorsport in general, obviously Mick Schumacher's in F1, Ralph Schumacher's son has gone to DTM as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Schumachers are trying to conquer all sports, but
yeah,
they're not going to do it in Mick. That's for sure.
I think he will. I think he will.
I do not rate Mick whatsoever.
You don't?
No, I mean,
I think he'll take over science.
He supports Hamilton, bro. How can you
him and Mazepin? I can't stand
Mazepin's gone. No, Mazepin's gone.
That's really annoyed me because the three reasons I pay Formula One for is to see Lewis Hamilton win a race, to see McLaren do a good job, and to see Mazepin spin in a race. That's why I pay my Sky Sports membership. Now I'm not going to get Mazepin spinning around the
guys. Let's go back.
I want to cancel my membership.
Let's go back to football, please. We don't want people to run away from F1. A lot of people asking, is Furrow still around? Says Edwin. I said, fuck Furrows. And he's a snake flip-flop. And then that was the best decision I've made. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. You might as well send a super chat saying big up myself now. I might as well be in the panel.
You might as well big up me as well, because I hate Furrows.
Give the thumbs up. Give the thumbs up.
I haven't seen him since the Harlan days, mate. He's been gone for ages.
You might have not called me a real one for calling out that fraud. Big up.
Love it.
I agree.
Hey, big up, Nippon.
Nippon always makes me smile. He always puts a smile on my face.
Nippon, you're gonna get promoted at this rate. You're getting promoted, honestly.
You got another question as well for another member, ain't you?
Where's Father?
Father. Oh, Father. Let's keep that for another day, people. Listen. Where were we? Oh yeah, it's really. I'm cooking rice, man. I need to check it. It might burn.
You gotta mix it around or what?
No, you don't. Rice, you don't need to mix around, bro.
No, because if there's not, you gotta make sure there's enough water in there, or it's gonna burn.
No, I'm a master of water, bro. I'm a master of water. Trust me.
Yeah, I expect.
What I usually do with rice is I wash it, and then I usually add 2 pots. I usually add 2 pots water.
Yes,
to
Nippon.
1 pot rice.
Yep.
So if it's 2 cups of rice, it's 4 pots water.
Okay, and you know how I do it? I put my little finger down in the pan, yeah, and once it reaches under my line here, which I can't show you properly, but under the line here, you keep the water under there, and that's how you do it, my friend. That's basically 4 cups.
Yeah.
See, if I ever want the rice or curries or any ideas of cooking, all I'm gonna do is contact Steak, and he'll tell me, or go Nippon. I'm sorted.
Yeah.
I am
Edward, man. Listen, best choice I've made, man. Trust me, I blocked him on all social media as well. He tried to contact me on PS5. He tried to contact me on Snapchat and everything. Blocked. I don't talk to flip-flops and people that allow NFTs for 90% value to go down. Scamming people. Anyways, Why am I watching Declan? I don't know. No. We want to do the old school OG way, bro. We're Asian. We're not American. But anyway, listen.
100%.
You lot carry on for a minute or two. I need to check the rice on a serious level.
No worries.
We're talking about obviously in the summer. For me, I want Chelsea to sign. If we get all this deal and we get this billions, Koundé, Kimpembe, and then I would actually sign Tchouaméni. And
Kimpembe.
Yeah, Kimpembe. Yeah.
Shit.
From what? PSG?
I mean, I don't really want any PSG bottlers at the moment.
I don't call him, but I think he's not. I think he's a really good defender.
They got too much bottle in that club at the moment.
Did you watch the semi-final? Did you watch the Champions League semi-final second leg? PSG versus Man City last season.
No,
he was responsible. He was responsible for one of their goals. He's just a French Harry Maguire.
I don't really. I think there's better centre backs than Kimpembe, to be honest.
Yeah, I can tell you one. We have two right now in our team.
Yeah, I get that, but I can see Aspie and Christensen sign for Barcelona. I would like to sign Rudiger back as a deal, but that's obviously still with everything going on. You don't know. But so we will need a couple of defenders, well-class defenders, if that happens, because we can't just think that Lewis Caldwell and whoever comes back and be able to fill that gap, because they're not good enough at the moment for that level. Do you get what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, I'd rather get Jules Koundé and Pau Torres instead. If you want two centre backs,
I do like.
I'd rather Koundé and Pau Torres and Jules Koundé as opposed to Kimpembe and Koundé. Kimpembe shit. I'm sorry. For me, he's just the French Harry Maguire.
Well, it's everyone's opinion. I just think I don't think he's that bad, but it's everyone's opinion. If I had my opinion, I'll get Marquinhos. I would love him to be in there because I think he'll take over Thiago Silva easily. But I don't think we can ever get him.
And he's Brazilian too.
But another one who was mentioned in comments, Rafinha. I would love Rafinha. I think it'd be a great addition.
Do you think Leeds would sell to Chelsea though?
No, not the history we've got.
Money talks.
Exactly. That's why I don't think we'll get him.
Cashapp, my friend. Everybody has their price.
Yeah, look who's in the chat. Prime's in the chat.
Who's in the chat? Prime. Oh,
Prime.
There we go.
Prime.
Been too long. I haven't seen him for ages.
Miss you, Prime.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't compare it. I wouldn't go so far as to compare him to Harry Maguire. But
he's shit.
I don't think he's that great. I don't think he's very good.
I think he's shit. I don't think he's that great. I think he's shit.
I think if we were to go get him, I think the price we'd have to pay for him would just be very overrated.
Yeah, that's how much PSG value their players at.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I mean, that's what I mean. I wouldn't for the price we'd have to get him at. I just wouldn't get him at all.
Alex Hines, I can't say his second name, sorry, but I don't know who that is. So you explain to me who that player is.
What about Vallejo of Real Madrid? Jesus Vallejo. Would you take him?
What, centre back?
Yeah.
Not really.
What, Militao?
No, Vallejo.
No, Vallejo is not. No, not really. We got to think bigger than that, Nippin. If you're gonna,
Pau Torres.
If you're gonna, yeah, that's what Alex is right. He didn't do very well at Wolves, so I wouldn't get.
Come on,
Vallejo
it's Wolves though.
Yeah, but
he had bums. He had bums.
Yes,
look,
but
but
I'm
Wolves,
saying if you
let me finish.
If you flop, go on, okay.
At Wolves, he had Willy Bolly and Connor Cody. At Chelsea, he will have Antonio Rudiger and Thiago Silva.
Yeah, but I don't want I want to get in players that will play good when they're around. This is the problem we had with Kurt Zuma. I don't want to bring in B-side players that are good when they're around good players but can't lead themselves.
Do you think Koundé can do it without Rudiger helping him?
Obviously, he will be better with them players. But I'm saying you get some defenders that hide away when they ain't next to an experienced person. So quite frankly as well, I do not want someone that's failed at the Premier League recently to come into my club without proving, unless he's done something that would massively change your mind, which I don't think he's been that special at Real Madrid so far.
That's the thing is with Real Madrid,
there's better players.
He's not really featured, is he? Is what I've noticed for Real Madrid, does he?
If he was starting centre back for Real Madrid and doing really well, then maybe I'd go on and change my mind. But it's not really. He's not really done anything. In that case, if we're going to go for Vallejo, I'd rather look at a Colwill or someone like that and give him a punt. I'd rather go and look at our own at that point.
What's the cat's name?
No, but a lot of fans won't agree with you because Colwill isn't exotic sounding.
No, I don't give a shit what his name sounds like. I give a shit how he plays football.
Right. I don't know if I want Gay back. Well, say buy back Gay. I don't know if I really want him back.
I wouldn't. I mean, he's done all right in the last few weeks. He struggled at the beginning. I'd wait a little bit. I'd give Gay a little bit of time.
Well, what about Valentino
WorldWideChels mascot?
Livramento is someone that I'm already looking. I'm like, if he's willing to come back, because I still see the same problem.
After him.
I still see the same problem when we have the buyback clause. Reece James is still probably going to be ahead of it. And the problem is when you've got someone like Reece James who is so young and got so many years potentially at the club ahead of him, and you're behind him, it's going to be hard to get that place. So if you don't really see a future for yourself, you're going to go elsewhere. And that's why I feel like, is he going to go, shall I fight with Reece James or should I go to a big club like, say, Man United, where he can get in over Wan-Bissaka really easily?
I
think he's better than Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, he's better than Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's pony.
Jeez. DM me, I'll get you on. DM me, I'll get you on.
I mean, I remember when everyone used to say, oh, Wan-Bissaka, he's such a great tackler. He's such a great slide tackler. No, if you're honest, you only slide tackle him because you're poor in positioning in the first place, that you have to make them exotic side tackles.
A couple of things before I think I need to shoot. One is, I think Prime's right. If we do sign a defender back as Tomori, I think he'll be a great. I think he has been really good from AC Milan.
Yeah, he's done really well.
But the other thing is, what do you think about tonight? Gallagher scoring a double and beating Man City.
I love Gallagher. I love Conor Gallagher.
Bob the Homer.
Bob the Homer is left back. He's first choice left back at the moment, and he will be back up for Chilwell. Bob the Homer Jr. Has he got a younger prodigy? All right, maybe if he can play centre back. Although we might need a striker at the moment, so if he can play up front, that'll be even better. But yeah, I love Conor Gallagher. I think he'll be a great number 8 if we play a back four next season. That's why I really just want to get a defensive midfielder in so we can play a back four properly. Because even like when we've played the back four, I still see us getting done in the transition too easily. So I would love. I think it would do wonders for Hakim Ziyech. It would do wonders for people like Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher. I think the defense is much more suited to it now. I think Chilwell can play in a back four. I think Reece James can play in the back four. I think Silva can play in the back four. I still think I've always said I think Rudiger can do a job in the back four. I think it was more Lampard that ruined it. So I think we've got the players for a back four now. We're kind of moving on some of the more, I don't want to say Conte era players, but some of the people that weren't so suited to a back four are looking to be moved on.
Just quickly,
eventually.
Matt. All the vid travel restrictions to be scrapped in boost for Easter holidays.
Yippee!
I can't say my full reasons to why I'm laughing, but I'm sure many of you guys
I know why. I'm quite annoyed now.
Also, have you ever heard of the V word? Yeah, you know the V word. Let's not say it. Yeah, the V word, damage payment. So the scene, damage payment. Have you heard of that before?
No.
So basically,
No idea.
I think it came out in the 1970s, like for people that are like disabled and stuff. And when they've taken the injection, they're able to get 120,000 in return from the government. Now, this page, I've never ever heard of it in my life, yeah, but it's come out now. Like people are talking about it now from the gov. So you can now get tax-free one-off payment, 120,000 pound. This is called the V word damage payment. You can take legal action to claim compensation if anything happens to you. Just so if you guys are aware, if you lot have taken you lot can claim money, and if something happens to you, so just keep that in mind. Matt, I hope nothing happens to you. You're a very, very important panelist on this channel. We can't lose you at all costs.
Well, you don't care about anyone else but Matt. That's nice, isn't it?
I mean, listen, Wayne, we can go back a couple months. You forgot about me.
I never forgot about you.
You
preferred
know that. You preferred other people over me. And, I tried my best.
Do not don't do that on the stream. Do not do it.
Exactly. Let's keep it backstage. Let's keep it backstage, people.
Yeah.
Speaking of the stream, how much longer are you going to be streaming for?
Yeah, I need to go in about 15.
Oh yeah, Matt, you're meant to be gone.
Yeah, I can stay for a little bit longer.
I'm gonna go in like a few minutes anyway. I think
he needs to finish his food.
Yeah, his rice is cooking.
No, I'll turn it off. I'll turn off Declan Rice just now. Alfred, what's the time over there, man?
It's only 6:09 a.m.
Only.
Oh, I've got to bow down to you. Bow down. The loyalty to the Sunwheel.
Listen, Alfred is effing loyal, man. This guy comes on at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. nearly daily. I don't think I could do it myself, even though I'm awake most times. But it is something special, people. Edward, you haven't been loyal.
I respect you as well, because what's something you said the other day on this stream when everyone's asking about me. You said something, and I'll respect you for that. By the way,
who?
Alfred.
What did Alfred say?
Oh, thank you.
He said about me that he understood. He knows that I'm not a bad guy, but I will lose it if I think someone's said or done the wrong thing. And I would say I don't like bullying, and I hate people bullying people. That's why I'm not going to mention your name, but he knows. He understood me, and that to make someone to understand me, that means a lot.
Who's punching? Nipping.
Oh, I was putting
mute.
I was putting something away.
You're fat, fam.
Yeah, Wayne,
it's not nice to make fun of someone's weight, but okay.
Wayne, I just wanted to say, yeah, I applaud you, mate, for sticking up for, the people that you do on the streams, because some people need to be put on in their fucking place, mate. Let's be honest. You know, so, I've always applauded what you did. I actually quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's why I let Zeke get away with murder, because I know he's only joking, but otherwise he will get the wrath of me, you know what I mean? I'll be like...
Am I joking?
Yeah, Zeke, I know you are. Just...
What's this cat doing, fam? Look at this cat.
Big up the WorldWideChels mascot.
I don't know what he's in. He's in his own world right now. Nip and Sharma, you're the weakest link. Goodbye.
You're funny, man.
Nip
I don't know what
karma.
I would do without you.
Exactly. What would you do without this channel, man? I think
no, as in like you're so funny. I don't think I'd find a funny bunch of people.
I agree. I'm someone special, man.
Of course.
Well, folks, I think we'll end it like that. Is there anything else anyone wants to add quickly?
Thank you for the likes and subscribe. Keep on smashing that like bumper, Steve.
How many likes did we get?
How many likes did we get in the end? That's actually...
Show your love and support to the guys, and obviously follow Nippon on his YouTube channel as well. And obviously stay tuned for all the big news we're going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks, because Sadiq will be up to date with everything, and he will not disappoint and always be there and let us know everything. So show him that love, show him that support, because he deserves it.
Guys, 265 likes, people. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm fucking talking about, man. This is all I want from you guys. Like the video as soon as you join the stream. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, like the video, man. Push to 300 likes. Let's get 300 by the time it ends anyway. And everyone watching this after. Give us a quick, Matt. Quack. Nippin, give us a chant.
Oh God! It's a traditional match day chant. Everyone knows it.
Go on, quickly.
Are you Arsenal in disguise? Are you Arsenal in disguise?
Are you Arsenal?
Are you Arsenal? Are you Arsenal? Are you Arsenal in disguise? Are you Arsenal in disguise?
Well,
another one. But yeah, I'm going to be singing this a lot. If they make the Champions League.
Quickly,
Arsenal
Ben
get battered everywhere they go. Arsenal get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
I hope they absolutely choke.
Again.
Get battered everywhere they go. Arsenal get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
Again.
Arsenal get battered everywhere they go. Arsenal get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
That's it, people. We'll end it there.
The maestro.
Nippin, one day you got to pay for my petrol, okay? I'm struggling.
Of course.
You drive 24/7. Donate some of your petrol to me, bro. I need some of that petrol.
Nippon karma.
Yeah, not Sharma. Nippon karma. There you have it, folks.
Yep. And now I can buy petrol because I'm telling
Were you in all that
I'm
time?
Running out. Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish the stream.
Okay.
I wanted to pay all my attention. I wanted to pay all my attention to the stream and the news. And we're getting new owners. Yippee!
And listen, big up everyone on the stream, and big up Becca as well, saying like this video to 300 likes. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from, what time zone, what country, and make sure you don't tune in daily, people. But just Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be in the office. So if I do stream, it will be after 7 p.m. UK time. If not, it'll be around 5 p.m. again. Until then, people, have a lovely evening. Big up Matt for joining. Big up Wayne. Big up Nippin, Alfred, KJ, Jesters, and all the people that wanted to join that couldn't join. Until then, have a lovely day, lovely night. Up the Chels, up the Lewis Hamilton, up the F1, up the new owners, up the Saudis, down the Matt Laws, the Americans.
Actually, where's Hector Bellerin?
Actually, you know what? Let's call him quickly.
And thank you so much again for all the likes, everybody. Great work. Fantastic. Much love. We appreciate it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
He usually picks up.
Who?
Hector Bellerin.
No way.
Yeah. I declined it. What a snake. Everyone in the comments.
That is snake.
He's a snake.
What do you expect? He's Arsenal. What do you expect? He's Arsenal.
That is true, actually. That is very true, Nippin Sharma. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Big up Stefano, Alex, Derpe. Big up everyone, man. Big up everyone. See you guys soon. Like the video, man. And we're out, man. Peace, 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 peace. Loftus-Cheek out. Loftus-Cheek out.
The Chels.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels. I would WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Still live.
Nippin, how long have you been in that petrol station for?
So long as we've been streaming. Wait, how are we still live?
Ain't there like a limit you're supposed to park in these places? Don't people need fuel?
Is father behind you? Is father behind you? Is he behind you?
Nope, he's not in my car.
Goodbye, my friends. All the best.